Hi, I'm Eric Altman from the Pennsylvania Bigfoot Society. Well, some consider me what's called a cryptozoologist. Cryptozoology is basically the study of hidden animals or animals yet to be proven to exist. I don't consider myself a cryptozoologist. I consider myself what's called a hominologist. And a hominologist is someone that studies relic humans, Neanderthal man, Paranthropus robustus, Gigantopithecus, those types of creatures which possibly could be related to Bigfoot. That's my area of expertise, is studying Bigfoot and creatures similar to Bigfoot, the hominids. My interest in the paranormal began at the age of 10 years old. And the reason for it is I was interested growing up watching the B science fiction movies like The Spider That Attacked New York, War of the Worlds, those types of movies. And there were two movies in particular that got me interested in the paranormal. One of them being The Legend of Boggy Creek, and the other being Creature from Black Lake. It was fascinating to me that there was possibility a relic human or some kind of wild man or creature running around in the swamps and the wooded areas in Louisiana, Arkansas, and Texas. And from there I went to the library to read more about these creatures and found out there were other books out there on similar subjects such as UFOs, ghosts, the psychic phenomenon, other related cryptids, Loch Ness Monster, lake monsters, that sort of thing. So from the age of 10, it really took off from there, and I began to educate myself on as much as I possibly could. Paranormal events, conferences that I attend and speak at really do help my research and the field of study that I'm in, because it helps us get the word out to the general public and inform them, we're doing what we're doing because we want to get to the bottom of the mystery. We're trying to solve this. This creature doesn't leave a lot of physical evidence outside of tracks or scant hair samples. We don't have a body after 50 plus years of studying the phenomenon, and there are people who have come forward and said they've watched this creature disappear into nothingness, vanish right before their eyes. Plus there's also the aspect of the UFO side of it, where people believe this is some kind of alien that's come down from another planet. So it's great for me to be involved in this and to be able to speak to the public, to let them know exactly what we're doing out there. I do believe we do help people. And the reason I say that is because a lot of folks who have these experiences or these sightings, when they come to us, they don't know what they saw. And they're looking for some kind of closure. They're looking for an answer to the mystery. They want to know what they saw and to be told they're not crazy. They didn't just imagine it. They didn't make something up in their mind. They want answers. So we're here to try to collect evidence to prove the creature exists and to try to provide closure for them, to let them know what exactly they saw. I spend a good 3 or 4 days a week at least in the woods if I can. I feel I'm getting closer and closer to answering it with every report that we get, with every new witness I talk to, with every experience that I may have in the woods, reading about the technology that's advancing and allowing us to possibly get some good evidence finally. My goal in all this is to prove not only to the world that these creatures exist, but to myself. As far as the TV shows, I think the media has really latched on to something they feel there's an interest in. There's always been an interest in it, dating back, especially in Bigfoot, to the 1950s. With cryptozoology, it's a mystery that we can't yet solve. And the media's picked up on that. There's a lot of people interested, so they're going to try to market it and sell it. And they want people to be interested in it. They want people to tune in these shows and watch these shows every week. And unfortunately, they don't realize that in any aspect of the paranormal, it's not fun and games every week. Nothing happens every time we go out in the woods. It's very rare that something happens, but they don't want to impress that on their viewers. They want to have viewers tune in every week to see what's going to happen next. 99% of the time when we go out and investigate, nothing happens. The media has really put such a spin on that the general public thinks that every time we go out, we find something. Every time we go do a follow-up on a report, that we get some good evidence. So unfortunately, the media's really added a bad spin to paranormal and Bigfoot research. My message to everyone out there, whether you're in paranormal research, Bigfoot, cryptozoology research, studying UFOs, my message to you is to keep an open mind and try to remain as objective as possible. Don't count out any evidence, but also don't count everything as evidence. Keep an open mind, keep objective, and keep searching for the truth.